Hello, I'm Donna Thomas. This is a question that was asked about life purpose, and you'll hear the answer that the guiding souls gave.
In the stillness I've learned to cultivate, sometimes it feels my so-called life purpose is merely ego folly in order to protect myself from the despair of meaninglessness. Is there such a thing as a true or higher purpose to my life beyond what my thoughts and feelings give it?
As we do look within the self of you and the nature of the question, does my life have an inherent meaning? Does my life have a purpose in the terms of the feeling of worthiness, the feelings of belongingness, the feeling of how am I to be of use in the world in a way that I would know at the end of my life that my purpose in being here has been served, that my life had meaning. And as we would then look at the individual and the collective notion of the ability to sense one's purpose, and if there is in fact a purpose at all, there are many questions that would plague the peoples of the earth plane as to why they would manifest on the earth plane at this time. We would say that as you would continue to look forward as to what is the most meaningful way to approach the life, that we would suggest the following. As you would take the quiet moments of the day and you would evaluate, what have I done in this day? What am I about to accomplish in this day? What would I bring about from my heart, from my soul, from the inner reaches of my desires, that which would wish to be seen by those in the life and beyond? What would I wish to be remembered for? What would I wish to give and leave behind on the earth plane as I do depart? As we would then suggest that as you would bring the self, the consciousness to the end of the lifetime, and that which you would wish to understand as what you would bring about, the goodness that you would leave to those who would come after yourself, that would then become the purpose of the life. That would become the purpose of the self. That would become the inner guidance, the heartstring that does pull the self forward. For as you would understand that in the inner reaches of the self, in the vastness of the meditation, of the inner connection to that which is beyond, there is no need for the life purpose, for life does not have a beginning, a middle, nor an end. Therefore, in the earth plane, in the time and space continuum that you do know as this present time, it is as if the peoples being brought forward at this time and in the time leading up to now would have then a stronger sense that I have a purpose in being here. I may not know what it is. I may not know how my unique abilities, talents, and gifts can contribute to the greater good, but we do assure you that each of you, and you who asked the question, has a very potent way of contributing the essence of the self in a way that would bring about the good, whether it is through the art of yourself, whether it is in the energy that you give forth to others, whether it is in the love of the heart that you wish to expand and develop to a way that does feel as if being loved by God itself. So we would say that as each individual does bring themselves forward to bring about the depth, the breadth of that which they are in the contribution to the world. You would then name that as the purpose of self. You would name that as the reason and the motivation for your presence on the earth. And you would take that quite seriously. For it is you and you alone who can bring about that which you do possess. No one can bring about what you do possess besides yourself. You, the heart of you, the depth of you, the experience of you, that which has caused you great pain that you have overcome, that you have brought about in the knees of your prayer to God. Help me through this time of great despair. You have brought this forward at this time in the brilliance of your desire to bring about the love and the goodness. So too then would become integrated into the purpose of self. Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.